Hello and welcome everyone back to another banger PulseChain video. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another banger video. Guys, it feels crazy. It feels early. I swear to God, the pump that we are seeing these days, it's not even the beginning. It's absolutely crazy. To remember though, this is not financial advice. I'm here just showcasing, journaling the absolute roadmap of PulseChain that we have ahead of us. Guys, the craziest narratives that we have are only exclusive in PulseChain for a lot of reasons. It's the first of its own kind of full system state copy of Ethereum. It's not just a regular layer 1 solution. Ladies and gentlemen, we're providing solutions to the scalability issues of Ethereum, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, all together, all in one place. And as well, it represents a movement of freedom of speech, the stuff that's happening with Richard Hart, what he stands for, the trials and tribulations, where he went from being a hero for making a 10,000x hex now to being labeled as a villain, a scammer. We're going to see the redemption. We will prevail. Richard Hart will be labeled a hero again. This is part of the story. Do you want to be early in on it? You will get rewarded by jumping the high barrier for entry before PulseChain is listed on centralized exchanges. Trust me, you will. Guys, we will make it. Wagamai, I believe in the process. Holding is the easiest formula. All you have to do is make up, a dozen or a handful of tokens that you really do believe in. You don't need to swing trade. You don't need to, day trade. That takes a lot of time. It's very taxing on time. All for what? For 5%, 10%, 50% here and there every week? No. You make the biggest wins by holding till the finish line. You either can win first but small, or win last but big. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. We're going to be covering the latest stories. The lore continues about the absolutely crazy narrative. P-DAI, we are a 38x away from $1. pWBTC, Richard Hart's WBTC. We are 55x to parity with Bitcoin. Absolutely exciting stuff. We're going to be covering why this is bullish. So there's a lot to unpack here. I'm going to try to keep this video, concise, very informative. I might not upload tomorrow. I'm just going to enjoy the weekend a little bit, let the things settle. I've seen a lot of new people obviously coming to my channel. Really appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the support. I'm trying to answer everyone here. So I'm going to let people come up with questions. Hey, if you have questions, you have specific videos you want me to talk about or cover, comment down below. I got my email. You have my Telegram as well. Join my Telegram, link in the description, the community where you can join the conversation. Ask me. I'm going to answer all the questions there. I'm 20 times in that group chat as well. I will most likely make it private very, very soon, because I do understand, we're having more people coming on. I want to keep it a close-knit community as well, full of genuine people that believe in a mission, that believe in, hey, we're all going to make it. We're all sprinting towards the same finish line. So how about we sprint there together? You know what I mean? I believe in lifting up. I don't believe in the whole, gatekeeping knowledge or, being tribal about, oh, you're either on our side or you're on that side. You know what I mean? Oh, you're either gonna go into P-DAI or you're gonna go into P-Hex. No. Which one's gonna go to $1 first? No, I think this. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. The answer is I think both will go to $1. Are you happy? Which one's gonna go there first? It doesn't really matter, does it? If both are gonna go to $1, does it really matter which one goes first? You know what I'm saying? That's my thought process. It's been a crazy ride. Guys, today PulseChain is actually doing quite well in terms of generally, it's very, very green. Crypto in general is doing very well. Again, Ethereum is surpassing the rate of growth of Bitcoin. is looking really strong with the ETH BTC ratio and the fact that Ethereum have surpassed $4,000 mark. Huge success. Bitcoin actually, there's a small FUD, by the way. Did you know that? Did cash it in the past couple days actually. When Bitcoin reached 103,000, it did a crazy correction. Okay, which by the way, it's not really that crazy. It's just a few percent. It went all the way down to 96K, and look at where we are, right back up. You know, a lot of people say, oh my God, once it reaches 100K milestone, it's going to cause a lot of selling, etc. Is that the sell that you're talking about? You know, is that the sell that you're talking about? Trust me, guys, the same thing that people mention about P-DAI. When you look at the chart, you know, people saying, oh, people dumping P-DAI, moving on to other things. What dump are you talking about, my friend? What dump? The little 24%? Look at how much corrections that we've had. We've had 2 large waves of corrections where it was a 92% correction. And now it went smaller to 86% correction. And I'm telling you, this will be also very, very small. I think, guys, you know, the support levels are becoming higher and higher. The narrative is becoming clearer and clearer. And it's actually crazy. Look, the volumes that we were having, never done before. At the same time, we still have a lot of people who, don't get me wrong, they're very bullish on Richard Hart and the Richard Hart core, but they still don't believe Richard Hart is behind P-DAI because they want him to tweet. They want him to tweet about it. And of course, I don't think he's going to do that. Reason being, if he does it now, it's going to be too soon. Guys, it's too soon. I think we need more people being shaken out. We have around 400 unique wallets that are holding over 1 million of P-DAI. We need to get that number lower to spread the distribution so that the selling power of whales will be reduced as well, so that they won't impact. Effectively, we don't want to pay a larger bill down the line. We'd rather them, you know, get flushed away now, so that by the time we reach $1, you know, we don't have to worry about sell pressure, etc., etc. So you know, and at the same time, by the way, at the same time, do you understand that Richard Hart did indirectly mention P-DAI? Here's a tweet. This is a, you know, multiple tweets actually from Richard Hart. These are screenshots. You can see here, Ethereum, you might have this free coin up 5,000x. Did you check? Yes, 137 million market cap coin for free with 1.2 million liquidity. Guys, he is talking about P-DAI 100%. Show me another token that did a 5,000x in PulseChain. And then here, another one. Ethereum, wondering what free coins you might have waiting for you. One of the free coins did a 5,000x price this year. PulseChain is available and free to millions of Ethereum people. All the ERC20s as well. Yet another example of something going from worthless to worth millions and millions. At least one free ERC20 coin up 5,000x already. Look at this. A real layer 1 and a non-L2 centralized sequencer risk. And a coin that did a 5,000x already. Go check. Guys, and you telling me is Richard Hart behind this? Come on, he's not going to tweet, go buy P-DAI, or he's not going to say, oh, P-DAI is cool. No, it's too soon. It's too soon. You have to pay the price for the risk. Okay? Hey, you can wait. You can wait until we get the confirmation, but by then it's going to be at 50 cents. Fair enough. You're going to play it really safe. It's going to be at 50 cents. You're going to make the most confident 2x ever. Good on you. But you know, at the same time, everyone has their own risk tolerances. So obviously do your own research. You know what I mean? At the same time, I'm making these videos so everyone can be up to speed with my knowledge as well. I spend a lot of hours per day researching. This is effectively like my second full-time job. But we're going to go on just generally quickly covering some crypto news here. The guy and the scum that started the Richard Hart that called Richard Hart a scammer narrative that still holds water today without any substance to it at all. Karma's a B word. 30 years to think about what a scumbag you are. So yeah, this is basically the Celsius CEO. Again, guys, it's basically a centralized exchange that went bankrupt. Unfortunately, a lot of people lost a lot of money. Imagine leaving your money in centralized exchanges, which I 100% do not recommend. Get yourself a cold wallet, or at least get it in a hot wallet like MetaMask or Rabi wallet. Do remember, not your keys, not your crypto. That phrase, you might have heard it a lot of times, but it really, really does mean that you have to treat those centralized exchanges like they're a petrol station. You go there to do what you need to do, but you can leave. You're not going to leave your car there overnight. You're not, right? So please be careful, guys. Moving on, there's just a tweet that I made real quick because the PulseChain MakerDAO, which is the voting that we had, which is basically, hey, let's add the PulseX, the Pulse, and the Hex to be a collateral type for MakerDAO vaults. So then, you know, we'll be able to use the away bags, which we're going to see in a second. How much do we have and how far away from being able to collateralize P-DAI to $1 instantly, by the way, instantly. Of course, Richard Hart is not going to do that. You know what I mean? Imagine the sell pressure that we're going to have. So here, PulseChain MakerDAO for the win. You can see the voting weight is very nice and spread out. And look at this. I made a tweet basically quoting it. I said, PulseChain is no joke the most decentralized blockchain. That's what it means to be true DeFi. We've implemented interplanetary file system, which is basically peer-to-peer for website hosting. You can locally host PulseX, bridge, and the scanner on your machine with no middleman. Okay, you can literally download it. You can go check out pulsex.com. You can click on app and you can see the links down below. You can see the Linux, you can see Mac, you can see Windows, you can host it locally, guys. 48,000 validators. I can confirm that right now by going to GoPulse and click on validators. There you go. 48,683. Guys, do you know how much Solana has? Look at this. I mentioned it. Versus Solana's 3,400 validators. We have a native DEX with burnt liquidity. We have OA wallets that never sell, except, unlike Ethereum Foundation or minting on your head like XRP. XRP has token unlocks every single month, if you didn't know. Oh, and we got 200 plus content creators, blah, blah, blah. And then here, all this to talk about the fact that we are a cycle one narrative as well. PulseChain launched in the middle of the bear market. That couldn't have been such a better time to launch, guys. Given us such a long period, over a year plus. PulseChain has been running for around almost 600 days, 100% uptime. 100% uptime. And it's given us chances to accumulate this whole time. You know, given a chance for a small fish to turn into a shrimp, to turn into, for a fish to turn into a squid, maybe even a dolphin or a whale. You know, it's all possible. The DCA tool is such a powerful, powerful tool. So anyways, moving on, and here just talking about, P-DAI, Pulse Bear, is effectively, you can also look into the leverages of P-DAI. So in my opinion, Teddy Bear is going to be one of the best meme coins on there. Atropa as well is going to be one of the best leverages on P-DAI. You can go check it out. We're going to show it in a second. So yeah, moving on. This is the OA value. Big shout out to Decentralized Me for keeping us up to date. He's your effectively, guys. Go to him for primary research. My videos are basically a condensed version of the latest updates, right? I'm your secondary researcher. Please go ahead, go follow Decentralize Me. Go follow 9 Iron Capital as well. 9 Iron Capital on Twitter. Very smart on-chain analysts. This is what we need, the smart people that we have on PulseChain. Honestly, PulseChain's greatest asset is actually the community itself, not the technology. Okay? Because at the end of the day, anyone can fork Ethereum and, do the same thing. Oh yeah, we're 70% quicker than Ethereum. But what you can't fork is the community. This is why we will win. The narratives that we have, again, as I mentioned, we are first time, never been done before, not just a standard fork of Ethereum. We are a full system state copy of Ethereum, indirectly creating the first largest crypto airdrop. Guys, think of that as a freemium package, inviting Ethereum whales to come here and check this out. Hold on, why do I have a free gift? And then once they come in, those Ethereum whales, there's a 50% chance that they're going to use that money and maybe even bridge in more money to interact with our unique narratives that we have, such as P-DAI. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is how it works. We want to incentivize those Ethereum whales to come here, look at the PulseX farms, create passive income. At the same time, once they provide liquidity, it creates more stability. Fun fact, PulseChain, or for how small you think it is, right? With no centralized exchanges, we're actually number 5 in all of the blockchains. You know what I mean? These are all like the top 10 right here. You can imagine how mainstream they are. But we're actually still top 5 in terms of TVL, total value locked in liquidities. Guys, V1, V2, V3. From, the native DEX, PulseX, to 9-inch to 9mm to 2 pHUX to a bunch of others. You know what I mean? All of that, almost $1 billion in total value locked. Think about the growth potential that we have. We are very liquid when you look at it in terms of ratio with how big PulseChain is. We're very liquid. We're still under the sacrifice rate, and people say that, are we late to holding the Richard Hart core tokens? Oh, I want to make more X's. What else can I look into? Why are you underestimating the Richard Hart core tokens? You understand that these tokens are the most confident, that they're going to still be an amazing thing to hold even till the next bull run, guys. You have to realize this. Bitcoin has been constantly growing by an average of like 40 or 50% per year all these years throughout the bear market and the bull market. Of course, you can see the downs during the bear market, but if you average it out per year, it's as if it's been growing 40 to 50% per year. This will give us the second opportunity. Ethereum was the second unicorn, bringing in DeFi 1.0 with Uniswap. I think PulseChain is this bull run's unicorn. It's going to be one of the 1 out of 100,000 projects that will survive till the next bull run. This has potential. The story of Richard Hart, the unique narratives, a stable coin. Hey, by the way, I made 100x on a stable coin. Nobody has ever said that or even thought about saying it, or even thought about it as a possibility. Hey, I was able to buy Bitcoin when it was at $1,000, as if it's 2017 again. How? Did you turn back time? Even better, I was in PulseChain. You know what I mean? Richard Hart was able to create all of these narratives. He thought about it this whole time. Guys, you're going to like this video. You're going to like this video, honestly. I'm super excited. I hope you guys have been okay and doing well, health-wise, and just generally. Do remember, if you're new to PulseChain, start it off with knowledge. Gain the knowledge. Don't need to rush into the investments. It's fine. Do your own thesis. Ask the questions. Ask me. Make up your own mind. And it starts with knowledge, and then the second thing that comes is obviously, making money. Okay, so please take your time, fully understand it, and obviously don't overlook the security side of things. I do have a course if you are new to crypto. You can check it out, link in the description. It does go to support me, obviously. Yeah, I hope you guys stay safe out there. I've been hearing a lot of scams going on, so please be careful. Okay, but yeah, quick shout out to the YouTube members who are choosing to support my small channel. Thank you very much for continuing to do so. And as well, just a few questions here to answer. Well, one question actually. Just highlighted comments. Quality content. Love your work for the community. Thank you. Your intro alone makes me smile in the first few seconds. Thank you very much. Oh wow, the opening was on point. Teddy bear is the best meme, hands down. We're gonna check out where it is today as well. Quick spoilers, it broke 100 million market cap, so there's that. And there's a question from our friend Rebin. What is SAC? So I'm going to quickly mention that. What is the sacrifice funds? There's a website here called lookintorh.com. You can check that out, and effectively it shows the sacrifice funds that are held in the sacrifice wallets. Where did that money come from? It came from the PulseX and the PulseChain sacrifice period. Effectively, this was a sacrifice period before PulseChain launched and before PulseX launched, obviously, that people were able to sacrifice. This was a no expectations sacrifice. Effectively, you're putting your money away for exchange for, yes, a token, but there's no expectations for it to be of any value, right? So keep that in mind. But again, basically, this money is, by all means, it's Richard Hart's money. He can do whatever he wants to do with it. Of course, we know Richard Hart. He's done the same strategy with eHex, the one that launched in 2019 and absolutely did a 10,000x. He used the same strategy with a pre-sale that he had for Hex to, again, leverage Ethereum and then buy back Hex. He did that very smartly. He did that almost when Ethereum was at its top during that bull run. He rotated into Hex, and then Hex carried on. It did a crazy run-up. And I believe he's going to do the same strategy with the sacrifice funds for PulseChain within the 4 Richard Hart core tokens: Pulse, PulseX, INC, and Hex. That's my belief. Again, at the end of the day, it's not financial advice. I'm not saying you're going to make any guaranteed returns. At the end of the day, this is crypto. It's unregulated. You have to be responsible for your own actions. Please understand this. I'm here just showcasing the knowledge. Key information asymmetry. What do you know that the 99% of crypto investors and traders don't know? That's why I always advocate for being the contrarian. I want to be where the 99% of crypto investors are not there yet. Everyone's busy in Solana buying celebrity meme coins. Unfortunately, it's like a casino down there. You know what I mean? At some point, people will be fed up with that buggy network that keeps failing. RPC URLs going down constantly. They're going to then realize they're going to move on to the next thing. And I'm telling you, I'm not saying that PulseChain's turn is next, but I'm saying PulseChain's turn is coming closer. Because it could be Solana, it could be then BaseChain, and then it could be PulseChain. But you never know. Crypto has full of surprises. I'm very excited. I've been hearing news about how, obviously you guys didn't know the SEC case that's going on. Yeah, Richard Hart hired the same lawyers that Elon Musk hired when he had his case with it against the SEC. I've been hearing people that actually there's connections between Richard Hart and Elon Musk. It's going to be very bullish for crypto and PulseChain in general. There might be, the opposite of a black swan event. The opposite of it, like an actual catalyst event that can really shock us. You know what I mean? A lot of people, guys, with this small dip, I swear to God, a lot of people already said, oh my God, this is the top. What if the bull run is going to end sooner than you think? This is exactly why we will have a major euphoric phase in this crypto bull market, because too many people trying to sound like they're experts. Guys, again, I'm making these videos. I'm not trying to make these videos so I can refer back to them in the future and say, oh, you see, I was right, or I spoke against about this. First of all, I'm not going to be spending time hating on other people's projects. No, they can do their thing. I'm afraid of, and this is what I tell to a lot of people, don't spend your time hating on other people's success. Hate on success, and success shall hate on you. Be careful. Focus on your own thing, bro. Focus on your own thing. So, anyways, keep that in mind. Moving on, OA value. This is the OA. I hope, by the way, I explained the sacrifice funds, right? Going back to it, the OA value right now, PulseChain, OA is basically the origin addresses. You can think of it as a secondary burn address within PulseChain, but of course they are owned by, the PulseChain team. But obviously, it's effectively like a secondary burn address, right? They haven't sold. I don't think they're going to sell at all. This is not how Richard Hart is. He never dumps like Ethereum Foundation. That's the good thing. I actually trust Ethereum. I actually trust Richard Hart more than Vitalik. Okay, I think Richard Hart even knows more about Bitcoin than Vitalik himself. Anyways, PulseChain 9.66 billion, PulseX OA holding 7.12 billion, Hex OA holding 15, so it totals up to be 32 billion, right? And then PDAI supply is 24. And again, to successfully collateralize PDAI to $1, you need 150% collateralization. That's how MakerDAO works. So right now, totaling up, we're actually 137% over collateralized. We're very close to that 150% mark. MakerDAO's mechanisms have been tested. The poll is nearing completion, and actually it did near completion today. The peg could be weeks away. Guys, super exciting stuff. And then here, another one. This is non-Iron Capital that I suggest everyone following me to follow him as well. He is your primary research. Binance and OKX, talking about PDAI. Richard Hart has earned respect in crypto by fighting for its rights. Freedom of speech, code is speech. That's what he's fighting for. These exchanges are the largest owners of PSDC and PSDT. Is it coincidence, or are they about to support the peg? PDAI to $1 is inevitable. And it's referring to this tweet where Binance said, turns out my pulse is pegged to Binance. Hold on, lots of references to PulseChain. And then another tweet here from OKX. The heartbeat of crypto is its community. And a fun fact that these wallets, with the whole largest crypto airdrop that I mentioned, they're actually also, those centralized exchange wallets have fat bags of those tokens. Have a look how many USDT OKX owns here. You can see, guys. Look at this. Millions, hundreds of millions. This can be used as the cost of enlisting PulseChain, PDAI, etc. on their exchanges, right? And they can also use the rest of that money for liquidity. That's it. Richard Hart thought about all of this. Binance, centralized wallets, centralized exchange wallets also have a huge airdrop. Coinbase. So all they have to do is literally just come here and then create the bridge. You know, telling you guys, exciting times are ahead. We're already speculating. Look at how much PDAI and USDT and USDC Binance owns. Oh my God, look at this. 12 million. Guys, 12 million. That's more than enough for a liquidity bridge. Let me tell you. Look at this. Oh, of that is pWBTC. They're owning 2.1 million. PDAI, they have 350. Oh, no, that's 350,000, right? Yeah. Look at this. USDT, 3.3 million. And PayPay. That's funny, actually. So, crazy stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And now here, this is again related to, so basically what happened with a lot of few things, right? Because if you guys didn't know, I'm going to quickly take you guys back a little bit. This is a website, Pulse Maker Governance Voting Portal. We effectively forked this from Ethereum, right? Because everything's forked from Ethereum, but now we have our own native one. Shout out to the community members who worked on this. Big shout out to you guys, because that's crazy. I think hopefully there's a mention down here somewhere. Let me quickly double check. Let's see. Hopefully. Pulse Maker win. Yeah, big shout out to the people behind it, man, honestly. And then, yeah, if you scroll up, there was a poll, again, that I mentioned, which is the adding, core PulseChain tokens to the approval. You can actually see, if you go to the poll, actually vote breakdown, you can see that this wallet that holds 555 voted, right? We click on that vote and we see their comment. In it for the glory and love. People are speculating that this wallet could be related to Richard Hart. You know, this is the wallet. If once you look into it on DBank, you can see everything has 5555 references. Guys, everything. 555 references. Look at this, how much hex he's holding. 55 million. Could this be related to Richard Hart? Hey, I don't know, but it's cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. We got crazy stuff here. And then it gets even better. Let me double check my mic is working. It gets even better. What about our top voter who spent 40K to participate in our vote, only not to leave a comment? Well, he's a Hex OG who's been bridging PDAI to Ethereum. So we've been taking the PDAI, sending it to Ethereum and creating a Uniswap pool, effectively laying down the highway. Guys, this is sick stuff. Wow. Wow, guys. We're building the highway, the bridges for people to come over from Ethereum, for people to take their PDAI, take it to Ethereum. This is called infrastructure, integration. I love this. We're seeing these events unravel behind us. And this is it, by the way. This is the token DAI stablecoin from PulseChain. It's our native stablecoin. Crypto backed, first of its kind. Richard Hart was able to make it. We took a state-of-the-art, DAO, decentralized autonomous organization, MakerDAO. We took the state-of-the-art algorithmic stablecoin. We made it better by making it native to PulseChain and having where the token has no admin keys. You can go look it up. PDAI has no admin keys. It's more secure, slightly more secure than the original DAI from Ethereum. And the fact that it's a DAO is beautiful. This is good against how USDT and USDC, how they're created. They're slightly more centralized because they do have blacklist functions. They have freeze functions as well. So, there's that as well. This is why DAI, it's Richard Hart's favorite stablecoin, the one on Ethereum. And he wanted to fork it. You know what I mean? He wanted to fork it and make it better. So it really is as simple as that. But of course, he's been planning this years before PulseChain launched. It's crazy to actually process that he really thought this out. Guys, he really thought this out, And then, here's even this is Atropa, guys, the people that rumor that Richard Hart hired. He started off as being a benevolent, anonymous dev until he doxed himself. And then he appeared in a PulseChain conference speech, I believe. And he was talking about it. This is the Atropa dev. If you guys did not know, his tokens are the thickest liquidity pairs that we have here in PulseChain. Let's double check it. Look at that, 150 million. Atropa is paired with PDAI. So when I say Atropa is a leverage on PDAI because of Hart's law, I mean it to its fullest. Atropa, the same dev that you saw right there who created all of this, who burnt this liquidity, which is, by the way, 3 billion of P-DAI is burnt. So effectively, well, you know, it's only able to be bought. Okay, it's not like in other people's wallets. It's burnt in liquidity. This is amazing. Guys, this is amazing. With 151 million, thickest LP. So the same dev who also made Teddy Bear, by the way, he also made Teddy Bear. But the same person. And look, Teddy Bear is 101 million market cap. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. What did he say? Let's see what he had to say. Okay.
And so the 3 billion P-DAI, 2 billion PUSDC were initially set into the liquidity on Atropa and burned. And what this set up in terms of crypto to date is the largest attempt at non-mintable burned liquidity option for crypto investment.
Amazing. And actually, there was a screenshot there now. I do have that screenshot somewhere on my laptop, but you can see that this is his predictions. You can see Atropa mentioned at the beginning here with 1 billion supply, burnt his 50%, etc. You can see the target that he has, guys. The same smart person. You can actually check him out. He's fully doxed. His name is James Ollis Osborne III. He's a veteran, ex-NASA employee, ex-Microsoft, ex-HP, ex-Intel employee, super smart. And he is a dev on PulseChain that spent 12-hour days building, and he still builds till today. There's a layer 2 Atropa, but again, that's down the lore of Atropa. To keep it very simple, this is the main token of Atropa. You can see the target is set to be $7.5. Where is Atropa today? Where is Atropa today? 17 cents. You can do how many X's are we far away from $7.5? 43 X's away. How many X's are we away for P-DAI to go to $1? 30 X's away. How many X's away for pWBTC to go to Bitcoin's parity price? 55 X's away. Look at the opportunities that we have. Look at the opportunities that we have. And these are all the main narratives, by the way. These are all main narratives. So they're relatively confident. But again, there's always going to be risk. I'm never a financial advisor. I'm not saying that we will do the 30 X's, 38 X's. I'm just saying, how far are we? You know? Big shout out to Atropa, man. Big shout out to all the Atropa fans out there, honestly. So yeah, Richard Hart voted yes to pegging. Even more news on our poll. We know Richard took over MakerDAO on PulseChain and is therefore the only person who can mint P-Maker. So apparently there's a wallet that minted 36.9 P-Maker from the chief, I believe it's the master chief contract maybe, then voted yes, leaving the comment Milady. Oh, sorry. Milday. What am I talking about? Milday, we are going to peg. So yeah, crazy. And by the way, if you understand the reference, 369 is PulseChain's chain ID, 369. So that's a reference. So whenever you see 555, if you don't know what's 555, the Cuatro Cinco Club, as people like to call it, the people with OG hexagons who staked for 555 days, who have their 5555 stakes. So these are the numbers just for you guys to understand. Again, if you learned something new today and from this video, give me a like, comment down below, subscribe, share it with your crypto bros. You know what I mean? If you have any questions, let me know. I'm here sharing all the knowledge, guys. You know what I mean? It's been a pleasure seeing you guys being on board. It honestly feels like it's my mission to be doing this, and I hope to be doing this one day full time. You know, it's amazing, guys. Honestly, I'm very blessed to be here, and I hope you guys feel that you're meant to be here as well. PulseChain is such a great opportunity, but don't get me wrong, this is not financial advice, obviously, but I'm just saying that it feels crazy. We're part of a story. We're in the history, in the making, you know? So yeah, moving on to the next thing, which I really would like to talk about, and that is pWBTC. pWBTC, guys, it is very exciting stuff, the one that I just talked about. Fun fact that it used to be in the PulseX farms. So yeah, you can clearly tell that Richard Hart wanted this to be in the farms. Now it's no longer there for a few reasons. You know, I don't know, just some farms, they go away, come back. I'm pretty sure he wanted some people to speculate about it. You know, he didn't want to keep it there as it's official. I think if he keeps this until, let's say, pWBTC is like around 10x away or 20x away from parity, and then have this go live, it's going to be a huge news. It would be the confirmation, guys. It would be the final confirmation. So again, I think he's strategically waiting until we do most of the work. We do most of the work going up and then shaking the people out, the non-believers. And he's going to do it at the right time, because imagine when PDAI goes to 10 cents, 20 cents. We're just going to be a 5 to 10x away from $1. We would have done all the work. We're over halfway through, guys. You didn't know that PDAI actually already did a 10,000x from the bottom. Go check it out. Do the maths. You know, go do the maths. Look at that stuff. I've been making videos about pWBTC for such a long time. Same thing with PDAI for such a long time. For a whole year. And then you have Atropa. That's my second, one of my favorite tokens. PDAI, is my favorite PulseChain meme. Again, because we've talked about how there's oversaturation in the dog meme market and the cat meme market. I don't think I've seen enough teddy bears. And the fact that it's on PulseChain, the fact that it's not even listed on centralized exchanges. Imagine when teddy bear gets listed on centralized exchanges. Guys, imagine. Imagine. That's all I can say. Imagine. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, listen, I don't want to take too long. I think I'm going to end the video there. It's been very cool seeing all of this happening. You know, just looking at quick stats as well, you can see that, you know, we've been every single day, we have almost, you know, a few thousand new active wallets within PulseChain, which is really good. Slowly growing. Slowly, this is organic growth. And then you have daily active wallets. Again, we used to be all the way down under 10K, and now we are averaging around 17,000, 18,000 daily active wallets. It's really powerful. Daily transactions going up really as well. The fact that we are having high volume is that even Pulse, the native coin, is becoming deflationary itself. Aside from the fact that we have PulseX, which is a monster because of its deflation ratio, where we burned 5.59% already before the high volume days. Guys, like every single day, PulseX becomes more scarce, harder to get. Think about it. INC, the liquid gold, I'm going to probably make a solo video on it. PHEX, again, the Bitcoin of DeFi. And I believe in EHEX as well, guys. I believe in EHEX as well. I believe it's going to be the greatest CTO story ever. The community takeover. I think it's going to be, and I do believe we can reach back to all-time high. If I remember, I'm going to quickly check actually. If I go hex, right, we want to see hex. I believe it's, I think it's even under 100x, right? Back to all-time high. Let me double check real quick. No, let me go price, not market cap. So yeah, there we go. This is it. Yeah, we're just under 100x, or just at that point 100x away from all-time high. Oh my god, man. Wow, that's crazy milestone, man. Imagine now we go slightly up, just slightly up, you know, just back to 1 cent. It's going to be 50x. Go back to, you know, 5 cents, you know, 5 cents. That would mean that we were just a 10x away. That's so crazy, man. You know, it's so crazy. The power of DCAing. Guys, the power of DCAing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, share this with your crypto bros and friends. I hope you guys learned a few things here and there. You know, keep an eye on the resources that I'm using, such as, you know, the altcoin index, really great metrics. Keep an eye on the ETH BTC ratio. We're at 0.04. Very powerful. Told you that we've seen the candlestick clear as day right here. Clear as day. Whew, crazy stuff. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and a good weekend as well. Take care. Believe in the process. Believe in something, guys, and manifest it. Hold it till the finish line. And at the same time, believe in the process. Trust in God. God willingly, we will make it. And yeah, take care, guys. Bye-bye.